It's just like nothing really makes me happy. I think the only thing that really makes me happy is just evaporating, dying. This life was way too long. And whenever I think I have something, I lose it. Because I become too confident or too happy or too manic, and then people don't want to have anything to do with me because I'm too manic. And then I become sad again. And the only answer that I found is to just sit and stare at shit and just fucking give up. Because I don't know how to fix it. And you could do IFS therapy and Gabor and all these people. But at the end of the day, we're just fucked. We came from a shit home with severe trauma, extreme poverty, didn't have the same opportunities as most. And then we enter adulthood and our life is still shit. I just hope you didn't marry an asshole. Or gravitate or start dating assholes. And I hope your friends are not assholes. If you're if you're disgustedly depressed and traumatized from your childhood or the time you spent in your womb, whatever it was, get the fuck away from people if they're assholes to you. Better off to fucking sit in the woods by your goddamn self. Because you know you fucking lost. You don't own the game. The game is owned by pretty people with money that grew up with less trauma than we did, more opportunities than we did, more unconditionally loving parents than we did, less neglectful parents than we did, less stressed and depressed and mentally ill parents than we did, more cared about. So you're fucked, and so am I. So if you're as fucked as us, get the fuck away from assholes that treat you like shit. Whether it's your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your own children. Children can be assholes too. Ain't no question about it. I was a fucking teacher for years. From preschool up through high school. Kids can be fucking assholes, man. Ain't no question about that shit. So even if your kids are assholes to you and they make you sad or you're scared of them, some of us raise sociopaths. One of my friends a few years ago, her son was a fucking sociopath. He scared the shit out of me. And I'm a psychopath. But I looked into his eyes, and his eyes were lifeless. His eyes were scary. And he was 15. I knew he was a sociopath when he was 10 because he was trying to kill his brother, and he almost fucking hit me with a goddamn brick, and he was like 10 or 11 years old. Some kids are fucking scary, man. So yeah. I just wish you well, man. I wish you well. because this life is not kind to people like us. That's why my book was going to be fucking titled The World Not Meant for Us. Because guess what? This world is not meant for us. Most of us can't survive in it. Most of us are on fucking SSI. Most of us are afraid to leave the house. Most of us have gotten shit on by so many people in our life that we don't trust people. We don't even want to be around people. We'd rather just be by ourselves so we don't get hurt again. Clan upon the clan. If you want to buy my ebook, it's in the comments below. Buy that fucking shit. It's $3 goddamn. It's the price of a goddamn coffee. Maybe you feel less lonely if you read it. I certainly do. Sometimes it even makes me laugh. Anyways, thank you, Taylor Swift, for putting me in a spiraling depression. Because before you started dating Travis, I was fine. The shifts between mania to depression to anger to wanting to kill people is so extreme for some of us. And it's uncontrollable. The thoughts just don't stop. And a lot of the times we'd rather just not be here. Living. As the wind picks up, it travels through, and another day goes by.